The U.S. premiere of Harry Silas' The Unfair Advantage is playing in Steppenwolf's Merle Reskin garage space now through April 21st.
The show lifts the veil on the world of card cheating. And joining us now with more of Sleight of Hand is specialist Harry Silas. Harry, thank you for coming in.
It's a pleasure to be here.
This was born out of your ability to be able to detect people who are trying to cheat at cards, correct?
That's right, that's right. That was how I initially got into essentially what I'm doing now. So my original role was to help casinos find people who were cheating.
Did you find do a lot of people try to cheat in casinos?
Absolutely they do.
Do they?
Yeah.
But how many actually get away with it?
That's a good question. I mean, it's hard, you don't know what you don't know. All I can say is what I've seen. But yeah, we're really, really excited to be here and tell people exactly about how to cheat at cards.
Yeah, and so your production here in Chicago, you have been doing gangbusters in Sydney, Australia, and you're even having people sign NDAs, right, before the show?
That's right, yeah. We have you sign a contract before you come in and watch the show because we're pretty explicit about how to cheat at cards. We've gone into quite a lot of detail, so it protects us, it protects the venue, and of course it means that we can really go into some pretty big detail.
That's cool.
So you're going to show us some tricks?
Yes, I thought...
We didn't sign the NDA, though.
That's okay. We'll keep it light this time.
Okay, all right.
There's a lot of different skills that we teach in the show.
Yeah.
And there's one that a lot of people don't know about that a lot of magicians use, a lot of gamblers use as well, which is estimation, right? Being able to tell how many cards you can lift up, things like that. So if I lift up, that should be 10 cards.
Okay.
Right?
Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Get out.
Right?
Wow.
And look, that's just a skill, right? That's not a magic trick.
You learn the feel.
You literally just sit down and lift up until you know what it is, right? But I wanted to see if maybe you two could try. So, Amy, do you want to try?
Sure.
I'll leave the deck there. Try and lift up 10. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Do you want to put them on the table? Wait, you know what? We'll count in a sec. That's okay. That's all right. But Tanya, do you want to try as well? Do you want to try and cut to 10?
Okay, let's see.
I'll leave that there.
Okay.
Okay, that's not bad. Here's the thing, right? Both of you, when you reached over, you felt it and then you hesitated a little bit.
Yes.
Okay,
and then you went
wrong.
back. That's okay. That's okay. You want to put those down, Tonya? We'll try it again, okay? Because really what it is, it's an intuitive thing, right? So, Amy, do you want to try one more time?
Oh, that feels way too many.
Yeah, that's a little too heavy. That's okay. And maybe, Tony, do you want to try one more time, and then I'll stop lying to you, okay?
Oh, that's way too many. I know that's way too many.
Put that there, right?
Okay.
Here's the thing. Everything I just said was completely made up. So estimation, all of that was a trick, how I just lifted up 10, okay? What I was trying to get you both to do was to do something but without realizing you were doing it.
Okay.
So I never actually asked you to cut off 10 cards. I asked you to cut 2 10s.
Stop it. And I screwed that one up for you.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
There are only 4 10s in the whole deck.
Oh.
I can sense your anger from here. It's terrifying.
I'm flustered, not angry. I'm flustered. How did you do that?
I know. So that's really what the show's about, because what we can't do here, but what we can do in the show is tell people exactly how that just works.
Oh.
Should we do another one?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Amy, do you want to? We'll do a classic. We'll just pick a card. Do you want to just pick out any card that you like? Happy with that?
Sure.
I'm going to look away. I don't want to see it in the monitor.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll do another bit of sleight of hand, okay? Because a lot of people think, how can we find the card? Like maybe when I'm shuffling them like this, that's how I'm controlling it. And that is true. I just found your card, brought it back to the top, right? That's what this is about, right? When I look, I can shuffle it back in. Watch, I can shuffle. But I've still got it.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And you have your sleeves rolled up so that you can prove that you don't have anything under your sleeve.
It's a preemptive strike. This trees are a preemptive strike. Watch. If I riffle like that, then what is it? The 5 of clubs.
Yeah.
Here in the pocket.
What else do you have in the pocket?
Yeah, that's my box, but I'll get rid of the box. I'll put it here, right?
Okay.
So here's the thing. People think that they know how that's done when I make a jump to the pocket, right? Because they think I'm hiding it in my hand like this. We call this palming.
Okay.
Right? So then I can reach in and take it out like it was always there. I do that, but I hide it in a way where it really looks like it's not there.
Oh my gosh.
It's not there.
I know, well, it feels like it's not there, but then I can just reach in and take it out like it was always there.
I'm so confused.
Should I do it one more time?
Yes, please, because I want to watch.
Watch. So it goes in.
Okay.
Right? I won't do the move yet, right? Haven't done the move yet.
Okay.
Would you believe me if it was there again?
No.
No.
Tony, do you want to reach in, take it out? It's not there. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Right.
I was
But
like, wait.
watch. Did you see?
Oh, stop.
Oh wait,
was a
sorry,
nine of
no.
hearts.
That's all right. That's.
There were no cards in it.
Wait, you didn't fill these? You didn't fill these? See,
Wait.
there's only
second.
one card that didn't go over,
How did that?
and that was your 5.
Girl,
Stop it!
Oh my goodness. Your show. Okay.
This is so fun.
Okay. First show last night.
First show last night, opening show last night.
Went well.
It was fantastic. It was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these are intimate shows.
Yeah,
It's
small
only like, what,
crowds.
35, 40 people
Yeah,
there?
we're doing a lot of shows each week because we want to have people as close as we can, like you are now. I
Yeah.
think sometimes when magic's on a big screen or it's far away on
yeah.
a big stage, it can still be great, but I think the best magic happens right here, right? So
Yeah.
this far away. So we're doing a lot of shows each week. You're really close around the table.
Okay, so here's the question though. After you go to show, can I go to Vegas and count cards?
That's a great question. I mean, look, we have people come see the show who then come up to me afterwards and like, let's go to the casino, you and me,
Yeah.
right? That kind of thing.
Down to the valleys.
But yeah, but I think like what we've realized when you come and see the show, this stuff takes a lot of time to learn.
Yeah.
you know?
You've been doing this since you were 4.
Since I was 4 years
4?
old. Yeah. Very lucky
Yeah.
I get to do what I love.
Okay. Well, here's another question. Are the card counters and the magicians and the mentalists mad at you because you're revealing their secrets?
Yeah, some of them are. Some
Yeah.
of them are. But the truth is, the stuff that I'm revealing is stuff that is preventative stuff, right? It's stuff that people use to get an unfair advantage. I'm not revealing necessarily magic secrets, but
Okay.
we do get a little close to that. We have had a few magicians kind of come and give me a bit of feedback. Maybe they're not crazy about what we're doing here. but-
Feedback.
Yeah.
That was a
Maybe
nice way of putting
taking
it.
me aside, yeah.
Oh,
but
wow.
it's, yeah, that's really what we're doing. Yeah.
This is amazing,
Harry, this is awesome.
Oh, man.
What a fun show.
And the show is not running now until April 21st. Obviously, you got to go check it out. Be willing to sign that NDA because I'm
Yeah.
sure your mind will be blown.
That was so cool.
Social media handles as well as the website. Check them out. I got to come see you.
Yeah, this looks
Come along,
awesome.
I'd love to have
This is
you.
so fun.
Oh,